Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 88, Day 3. So today, of course, we got ourselves Brown Guild War Day. We also have ourselves the class event for Sentinel hero class, which is actually a pretty decent hero class. It's the tankiest hero class in the game. Though do be mindful, as class events normally are, not really worth actually spending any resources towards them, unless you just really want to power level the class. But normally it's better just to manually do it because of how expensive it is. It's like 5,000 gems to max a class. If you have it all the way at 0, it takes a very large amount. But anyways. Hello Nero, hello Defiant, hello Hung, hello Bill, hello Interception, hello Rebus, hello Defiant, hello Cookie, hello Gerudo, hello Logic Slayer, hello rednaZ. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so of course we'll start off with the Guild Wars. Also, our defend team absolutely decimated today for some reason. I have no clue why. But we've used pretty much this exact same team before. And never did that good. Gosh. It's a standard Yagway Queen Titania, but yeah, it's a hard day. When you get that brown to red convert, it's just such a strong option. But yeah, now we need to go deal with that today. But yeah, Yagway Queen Titania would book. Did with Monk so we'd get passive mana, so the AI would slowly get the extra mana drain as well. On top of the, oh yeah, you don't see it here, but it does have mana drain. It's underneath the book thingy. 2 mana drain to all browns. But look at that, 114, 19, and then 511. Did pretty good today. But I think we're still behind on points, but it's mostly because we don't have a lot of our points in. Though if we match up to where they are, that is, what, 3? Yeah, 3 more people. 3 people at 9,000 each is 27,000. We are about 4,000 above them. Like 3 to 4,000, so we're still ahead. We just don't have all of our battles in yet. That means we're pretty low overall, though. Because once we get our battles in, we're right there. As long as we're not bottom 3, though. Although we'll get us like ever so barely out of bottom 3. It's a close one. Yeah, we'll be like right in that area. But anyways. So as far as Brown Guild War, pretty sure I'm still using the True Damage team? No, Wild Queen team. We're using the Templar Wild Queen team, if I'm not mistaken. Where's Guild War Brown? There we go. Yep, Templar Wild Queen. Let's see. We have half mana start for those. You also have a half mana start, which kind of makes me want to go seasons. 3 seasons. Or 20% to 2 season. We could go magic too, though, for the extra buff. How much attack we dealing with? These attack values are low enough that we steal the whole thing anyways, so we definitely don't want magic in this particular battle. Later ones we might. It's either 20% into 2 seasons or just keep it as this. It's either this or this. I think I'm going to go 3 seasons. At least for this battle. 20%, what do we really need it for? Wild Queen would be the only thing that gains a benefit from it. And it would get 4 mana. That's the only thing we'd get out of 20% mana start, because everything else in the team would already end up having it. So let's make sure Sentinel is set correctly. I have no clue what I currently have it set to. Let's see. Stun is fine, extra attack is fine. Extra armor is to our entire team is fine. Brown Storm, obviously. Barrier on Brown, obviously. Enrage or Explosion? Probably Enrage, given that this is a Skull Spam team. So yeah, everything's set correctly then. And of course Fortitude, obviously. Very rarely do you go the Elemental one. We do have a Elemental, though. The amount of benefit we'd get from it is pretty minimal. Okay. Anything else we need to worry about on their team? Not really, because once we get the attack reduction, we kind of just win. Also, Purple Chronicle, why that? That's a weird option to use. It is Brown Day, after all. Maybe he accidentally set the wrong one? Because he's actually giving us Brown. Not quite sure what it's trying to aim for. I guess it's just trying to auto-win with Lord of Slaughter. That seems to be the strategy. That seems to be its entire strategy, is just hope Lord of Slaughter goes crazy and auto-wins. That very much seems to be a strategy. Green to brown looks very scary on this board. Though if I move this over, he actually gets no value from it. We won. It's over. Oh, he just handed us the free win. Take that. Grab that to reduce him down to 0. Unfortunately, he gets a little bit of value there. Don't have alignment. Does neither have alignment? What's your other convert? Purple to yellow. Oh no, we have it down there. So we'll grab that. Get our beefy poke. Another poke. I don't have a drop for that. I guess I just poke him with a skull. Actually, alternatively, I can just Mountain Crusher since it's not going to do anything anyways. Might as well get some mana value from it. Fortunately, Templar's not really doing anything in this particular instance. Now it does. That's the value we want to see. And anyways, Mountain Crusher one more time and he'll be dead. There we go. 1 down, 4 to go. Hopefully it'll all be that easy, though. Probably not. Their stats were actually relatively low. Okay, we got a Defiance team. This does double damage to us. So armor's good. He has Frost Mage, so you know what that means. Well then. We're gonna need all to cleanse. Just in case. I don't want to deal with any freeze with this team. Hopefully we can instantly get it off and then just be good to go. So hello Rook, hello Tyrion, hello Beer, welcome, welcome, welcome. And hello Mr. Jesse. Did yellow Guild War today for 9,551, nice. Yeah, we went for the super safe option last time. There's only like a 9,250, but it has yet to lose a single time for us. Not sure if we're going to keep using it. It hasn't ever lost, but it keeps scoring around the lower 9,000, which is not good. Your the same defend team ended up going 5-4 for you. I mean 5-2 for you. Wow, 5 wins, 2 losses. That's pretty insane. Yeah, it's hard to get accurate data because depending on what bracket you do it in and just the stats of the teams and the people that you're up against. Like if you're up against a bigger guild or a smaller guild on a given day, the amount of variation is so ridiculously high. Do we have alignment? No, somehow. That's not good. Do I just go for Mountain? He doesn't currently have Mercy alignment, which makes me want a Skull. He gets mana, but no alignment. Let's see. I'm feeling a Mountain. We have alignment, though I'm not sure if we really want to go for it. That's good enough value. Get full mana! This guarantee gives it full mana. However, I'm pretty sure it's better just to secure a kill here. He better not revive. 25% chance, go. Good. And that's just a win. We cast Mountain Crusher and then he's dead. Because that gives us full Wild Queen. And then we cast Wild Queen and then we win. Unless it misses, and then we don't. Let's see. Do I just cast? Pretty sure we just cast. Yeah, I just cast. Super overkill. There we go. So far, so good. What's next? Sun Spear team. Do I want to keep all the cleanse? Yeah, he has freeze at start of battle. We probably should just in case. Get rid of the early freeze and be good to go. So far, defend team won at least once every day, if nothing else. So maybe the changes helped. We're frozen on brown. That's rather unfortunate. I can't do anything with that corner. Luckily, him doing that, he kind of denied himself. Also good, we got a cleanse. Not sure if Orpheus was the one that did it, but we did indeed get a cleanse. Alright, we got Brown Storm on the board. Only problem is he's about to go crazy. A couple different ways we could take this. We do have Mountain. He currently does not have alignment. We could risk it all. Is this purple to yellow? We can get the convert before he does a convert. But then we're going to get hit by skulls. But I think it's still worth it. I think that was worth it. We'll find out when Wild Queen destroys us. Let's see. I need this Mountain Crusher to not miss. It missed. Luckily he went for Yagway instead. Oh no, he still got all the mana though. No, he got a kill. Let's see. It's just slightly bad. If Wild Queen misses here, we kind of just lose. Luckily he did not miss. Alright, we won. Unfortunately, I had to take a death flare though. Oh wait, we have Enrage just enough to kill. Might as well kill it. Yagway, unfortunately, with its infinite damage to the first 2 slots, was able to get enough. Right, we have Cleanse. However, Cleanse does not work on Essence of Evil, because if you're stunned, you don't have any Cleanse chance, so I might as well just go Seasons in this particular instance. Because Cleanse doesn't do anything when, or not Cleanse, but specifically Orpheus Metal doesn't do anything when you're stunned. And of course, Essence of Evil has stun. It does all the negative stats effects, which of course includes stun. Oh, it has Tycaller too. Let me guess. It still has Flash Freeze. That's annoying. I'm just gonna have to deal with the freeze, I think. That's a hard choice. You know what? I don't trust it. Back to Cleanse. Literally for one single freeze, we're gonna go Cleanse. Just because of how bad one single freeze is, since it freezes us on brown. Especially if it's on brown and green. If it's just on brown, it's not as bad, but if it's on both brown and green, it's very bad. Good. Insta-cleanse. It's not even possible unless you have Orpheus. Because there's no turn 1 check for cleanse. But there is if you have an Orpheus. Let's see. Do I just take brown, hope it surges? I think so. It did not surge. This is kind of funny. We're almost up against the same team. Well, not exactly, but you know. Similar themed. Luckily, he did not attack reduce the right one, so we kind of just won because of that. Good job, AI. Thank you for the win. Do I have alignment? I should. And where's our win condition? Do I just take a skull or risk it? Oh, let's take the safe skull. I could cast Wild Queen to try to get slightly more points, but the chance that that misses and then he like double kills us is very high. But then again, he would have been attack reduced, so it wouldn't have mattered as much. Okay, now with Archer, I guess we go back to Seasons. We need enough durability to not die there. So now we'll switch to Seasons. Because Archer doesn't really have anything annoying. It has Hunter's Mark, but it's probably going to be killing us anyways. So the Hunter's Mark isn't really going to make too big a deal. Let's double check everything it has just in case. Hunter's Mark, bunch of stuff, and that's it. Oh, I could use something other than a Storm, because he's going to counter my Storm immediately. Not sure if there's even anything else of value on there. Yeah, they literally all do nothing. Brown Storm's going to do nothing because this Green Storm is going to have priority, because it goes in order of top left to bottom right. So if the enemy has any starting Storm, it counters your Storm. So we don't get Brown Storm. We have no Dwarves. And this, well, technically this does count as PvP. So theoretically I could switch it for 1 glory. Obviously that gives us no actual advantage in battle. But it would give us 1 glory. 1 singular glory to go in our stack of almost 2 million glory. As well as all that glory we just got. But anyways. What medals are we using again? Seasons? Should be Seasons, yes. Okay. Fine about all. See what stats we're up against. Very high, 81. It's the same as ours, 66. I got a little bit lower, 71. Still pretty high though. I don't think we need to adjust anything else. Let's get into it and hope it goes well. Oh yeah, Yagway's really insane. I wish they would have made Will of Nisha. That one mythic, the Nisha mythic, like Yagway. All they had to do was make it convert yellow to purple, and it would have been an AoE Yagway. But for whatever reason, they didn't do that. It could have been such a solid mythic, but they chose not to make it good. For no reason. It doesn't matter which way I take here, he's guaranteed going to get some value. It really just comes down to how we want to give him value. Actually, no, that's not true. I can move yellow up here and that gives him no value. Oh, he's gonna take that with the Mercy. Oh, I kind of can't let him poke us again, though. Actually, yes, I can. I can do it that way. Unfortunately, we did not surge, which is very bad, actually. Biggest issue here is our lack of brown. If this yellow surges, we'll be in okay position. But even then, we can't really use the ability. And we really need a brown so we don't die. I think I'm forced to have to take the skull. We need a brown so bad. Not just for the mana, but also just to not die. Because it gives this barrier. I'm very tempted just to take this brown. We still get a skull. Oh, it gives him free red, though. Wait. We could do this first. The value. Do I risk it all? I think we risk it all. Got it, we won. Oh no, I didn't get brown though. We didn't get extra turn. No! Oh, that was risky. Didn't quite work as planned. I think it's still fine though. As long as it doesn't go too crazy. Be sure trying to though. If this brown surges, we win. Oh, he gets a big poke, but it's not enough to kill unless Archer triggers 15%. You know he's going to trigger 15%. There's like a 100% chance he's going to trigger 15%. No, he did trigger his, dodge though, if nothing else. Okay. Wild Queen. Don't miss. Actually, can I cast this first? No, I cannot. Not without dying. Wild Queen, don't miss, please. Wild Queen! No! How could you do such a thing? We still win, but that was a very sketchy win. Actually, just to be very safe, I'm going to reduce him down to 0. I don't trust it. I don't trust her to land it. Hey, this is over. It's just a matter of actually finding the skull. Or skulls. Need 2 of them. There we go. What a weird battle. I'll take it, though. We didn't lose. Score's not going to be too high because of that, though. Yeah, 9,358. I'll take it, though. Pretty shaky final battle there. Hey, we just passed them, though. And once we get the rest of our battles in, looks like we're kind of in the middle. Once the rest of the guild get their battles in. There we go. Anyways, that's Guild War for today. I just overwrit my magic, didn't I? No, I didn't. Good. I need that magic. Let's go clear out dailies. I don't think we got anything good off of dailies. Got our normal dungeons. And yeah, like 10 gems. It's more than no gems, if nothing else. Better than nothing. Oh, hello, Mitchell! Welcome. Oh, hello, Isabel for the NRC. Hi, welcome. And as well as the Gem God DS. Their name is easier to see now that it's not just DS. Now that it's much longer. Let's see. I guess we just take red. I guess it doesn't really matter. He's gonna die regardless. Anything. Yeah, hopefully we can go straight 5-0 as this Guild War. We were one single battle off of doing it last time. We haven't gotten a single straight 5-0 all year yet. We were one off last time, which is why we're in 3rd in our guild. But we still lost like once or twice at the end there. I think it was once. Hopefully we can get straight 5-0s. It's been quite some time. I think like November was the last time we did it. Hasn't happened yet this year. Or you know, this year is in 2021. There's just so many ways you could just accidentally lose due to really bad luck. For pretty much no reason at all. Why is my purple mastery so high? Because I keep putting all my levels into purple. It was originally done because it was actually pretty useful to do back in the day because that's where all the AoE weapons were and still kind of are. But After I got all the good weapons, I just kept putting into purple. And then it kind of became tradition to keep going into purple. And now we put all of our mastery into purple. It's actually better to spread it out evenly because you get ever so slightly more percents. However, in us doing so and going all in on purple, we have the highest purple surge chance in the entire game. Which is pretty fun. Though it costs us a few other percents across all of them. So it's not really worth it, but we do have like 2% higher purple surge chance than anyone else. Which is occasionally useful. There's some pretty decent purple teams. Particularly Archmages. So what's our chance? I think like 68%. Where do you even check these days? 67%. Whereas the rest of mine are 64. If I went all even, they would pretty much all be like 65 or 66. So hello, Drizzy, and hello, Saber. Welcome, welcome. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. As soon as we clear out dungeons, we'll go do the class events. Oh, sorry, what was your last thing you wrote? We're heading out of town tomorrow. You won't be back until July. Well, I hope you have a good trip. Your trip's even longer than mine. We're leaving in a week from now, and we won't be back for till the 20th. Actually, the 21st. Wait, what date is it? Oh, wait, wrong month. Let's see. Yeah, we won't be back till 20th. I was right the first time. Yeah, 1 week from today will be our last stream for like 10 days straight after that point. From the 11th to the 19th, we will have no streams. So that's 8 days. That's funny. We got the diamonds and the gems at the same time. But anyways, let me go hand out a code. Then we'll go mess with the class events, and I'll probably do a little bit of explorer grinding. Well, let me go get you guys the code. Also, that reminds me, I need to ask for more codes. We're not going to run out before I go, however. Should still ask for more. We have like a little over a week left, which is fine. But, still need more. Let's see. Where's my code section? There it is. Not sure why it's taking so long to load. There we go. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Click refresh. And get the whole thing in. But there you go. There's a redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com. Underneath the game code section, your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is where you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste of random numbers and letters starting with SO. And it gives the same rewards as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Yeah, there you guys go. How long do you think it will be Pridelands Kingdom level? Wait. How long you think our Pridelands Kingdom level will be stuck to Bandit, not traded? Probably at least a couple months. It took a year and a half for it to rotate last time, though I highly doubt it's going to take that long to rotate again. That was a very bad rotation. I think it might have been the longest a kingdom ever went without it. I forgot. We could literally just run the same exact stuff we ran for the event. Oh, that reminds me. I need to finish the ward event. I don't think the guild got the rest of them in yet. So we got to go do our battles. That should only be like 6 or 8 of them. Shouldn't take too long. They just kind of insta-die anyways. Kind of like the class event. Yeah, let's go destroy them. Tribute question. Money or tributes, or money of tribute stacks. All other resources don't. Correct? I'm not sure what you mean. It comes every hour. Oh, yes. Only the gold that you get per hour stacks. Tribute does not stack. So if you don't claim your tribute every single hour, you do not get the loot. However, your hourly income for gold actually does stack. So if you don't claim your gold for, let's say, like 20 hours, it would still stack all 20 hours of your gold. However, it only does 1 tribute. So to maximize tribute, you theoretically have to take it every single hour. Obviously, pretty much no one does that, especially because of sleep. But yeah, you'd have to take it every hour to get the tribute value. But as far as the gold value, you would get it automatically, regardless how often you check it. But yeah, it's exactly once every hour. What kept silencing your thing? Oh no, was there a hero on the other team? There's quite a few things that if you're up against a weapon that has silence on cast. When does the campaign end? It is week 2, so it ends in 8 weeks and 3 days from now. So if you're going till July, you'd still have plenty of time. By the time you get back, you'll be on like what, week 7, week 8. So yeah, you'd still have plenty of time. Still would have plenty of time. I think Guardian Crown might have silence on cast then. I can't remember what perks it has off the top of my head. I think it's like barrier, but one of them might be silence. I normally use Flamer first, so I actually forget what Guardian Crown has. But it probably has silence on cast. Oh, was the question above it? Retreated from a Guild War battle. You never want to retreat from a Guild War battle. You're up against Guardian Crown with Sentinel. It was literally unkillable. You tried for over half an hour. Oh gosh. At that point, you should just let your team die. You actually get more points for losing than in retreating. You should actually never retreat from a Guild War battle, because you get a lot more out of it if you just die. If there's no chance of winning at all. Because you still get a small amount of points for the battle, but you lose all of it if you retreat. Oh, I'll take a brown. That's not too bad for a retreat then. Without the retreat, it would have been around 7,800 to 8,000. I know, they lived. Seems a little bit annoying without enchant. But it's not worth wasting the 30 gems for it. Two cycles left. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned it yet this stream, but Friday morning stream we won't be doing tomorrow. We'll still have our Friday night stream, of course, that we do every single time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But specifically the Friday morning one we won't have tomorrow morning. Just a heads up. I'll probably pre-schedule tomorrow night's stream just so people get the hint tomorrow morning. Just for anyone who checks at the time. Well, I tried for the Mythic at 3 a.m. We'll still have the Mythic video going up. Exactly 3 a.m. Not sure. But that could kind of work. You know what? I might. I normally don't because we have the morning stream, so I normally like to get to bed a little bit earlier. But that actually would kind of work out if I did do it then. Because then it won't get in the way of stuff I need to do tomorrow. Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah, I'll try to get it out really early. Assuming I don't crash tonight. That'd be one of the benefits of not doing a stream that morning. Oh, what do we need here? Yeah, the Mythic we're getting tomorrow is pretty bad. But there might be some synergies that aren't horrific with it. Also, where are all those Vow Ravens? This has to be a Vow Raven fight. No Vow Raven! Did we lose a Vow Raven when I wasn't paying attention? I've never seen this happen before. It always gives you enough Vow Ravens. Did we lose one and I just wasn't paying attention? Probably. What is that? We only got our 15 gems instead of the other 10. I know it is not worth spending 30 gems to get 10 gems. Which would be pretty funny. But anyways, let's go set up into Explore 12. Actually, let me do Ward Event first. I was like, gosh, it started pouring out of nowhere. Where's the Ward Event? Let's see, took bottom lane, took Dogfur from first. Mirage Queen, Treasure Room, and then the Forest Troll. Recon Mirrors, never lost any troops played very carefully. Use Bear Totem with the never cast Bear. But got very lucky in the last room. Cast Cat with 4 to 5 times in a row. The damage, hopefully transform to a Torben and 177 plus the 76. Yeah, it can be very annoying. But luckily the tank is super, super good at not dying. And normally works out. But yeah, that bear is pretty much the MVP. A faction would be so much more annoying without the bear. The tank bear. It's not even that tanky, but it's tanky enough that it works. So look at how much better this team is within chat. You can go back over the events to see if you missed a Raven. What do you mean by that? Is there a way to actually check? Because if we didn't miss a Valraven, that's the first time I've ever seen it not give you enough points. Which makes me think we just missed it and I just didn't notice. I want mana, but there's no way to get mana. I was gonna say that better kill. Speaking of Valraven, should be getting Valraven right here. Or next battle. Or maybe just Valravens don't want to appear today. They just do not want to appear. They really do not want to appear. Wow. We have really bad Valraven luck today. $18 magic from Kingdoms? Nice. What's our magic these days? I'm not even sure what it is. It's at 23. Yeah, I don't think anyone has a level 20 Magic Kingdom yet. It takes so many resources. But yeah, we wouldn't even be able to dent it. But if nothing else, we can save all of our green deed books for Soul Carry. Because isn't that the color we're getting this season? We're getting like 6 deed books, 3 on paid side, 3 on free side. Yeah, the season's green. So that'll be 1/5 the deed books we need for Zolkari this season. But yeah, I didn't need to do something to add more Imperials and deed books. Gosh, they come in at such a glacially slow rate. Like, it is pretty absurd how glacially slow deed books and Imperials come into the game, particularly deed books. Because currently the only real rate of them, unless you're going to convert 50 deeds into a deed book, which is very high amount. But the only other way is 3 per season, or 6 if you pay. But 3 per season on the free side. And it takes forever. That means 10 seasons of the same color would have to occur. Though of course you can still get them by other means. But they definitely need more ways. Hopefully we get some kind of really cool fun game mode in the future that will allow us to get them. We're getting some kind of gnome game mode next season. I didn't sign up for the beta, though they do have beta signups if you check the Gems of War forum. They are getting people for the next beta for 5.6. However, I won't be partaking. Mostly because I feel like the beta is going to start next week, and that is exactly when I will not be here. So, figured I won't really be around for it. So might as well not even sign up. I think the beta after this beta will probably do it, though. We haven't done one for a while. It's been like a year since I bothered beta testing any of them. Anyways, let's go run a couple explores, see if we can go get ourselves an Nisha tonight, or at least an Anu. We got one the other night. An Anu, that is. No Nisha, though. I think we got all of our Nishas for the entire month from the 5 that we got the other week. The game's not going to give us any now. Where on earth is my Zugov team? There it is. It's hiding on me. Yeah, we're getting some kind of new gnome event next season, or next patch. I hope it doesn't override Volt event. It shouldn't. It seems like it's going to be something completely separate. As far as exact details, we don't really know. But it's something gnome related, whatever it is. It's the only thing we really know about it currently. Inferno King is using in Guild Wars defense. 2 questions. Is he only viable on defense? For the most part, yes. And is he only viable with a Doom weapon? No, you can use him without a Doom weapon on defend. Though you're generally only using him on defense. There's very few instances where you'd use him offensively. Because his final trait value you don't really get when you're using it offensively. Because its consistency is too low. But its consistency when it's on a defend team is high enough, that's fine. Wait, did it escape on the very first fight? That's funny. I knew it escaped. I just didn't think it would be from that. That's pretty unfortunate. Wow. Because I was chatting and in that time it actually escaped on the very first fight. That's pretty funny. It deserves those 10 gems if it actually got away on the very, very first fight. Wasn't really paying attention much. But I was gonna say, because it always guarantee gives you enough battles. The free class event always gives you enough to get to stage 4. Unless the Valor even got away. Which it did. I never did go over the new mythic, did I? Or at least not recently. We did a while ago. Let's go do it again tonight. We'll have the video up for it tomorrow. The no morning stream though. But we will still have the video. Hopefully tonight's. Try to get it up before I go to bed. But this is the mythic. They basically made a buff troop, but made it mythic instead. Which is generally one of the worst type of troops. However, its ability is not necessarily completely awful. Its final trait's also actually good. Its ability is what's holding it back mostly. But this is a troop coming in tomorrow. If it'll let me paste. So, we're getting Vernalis. Mythic from Bright Forest. Well, obviously Mythic. It comes out tomorrow in 6 hours and 13 minutes. They'll make sure it's in the drop table and make sure your game is updated just in case. But it's from Bright Forest, Divine Fae. What does that do for Bright Forest? What stars are we at? Bright Forest, where are we at? That brings Bright Forest to 15 stars, which means pretty much nothing. I guess it's more gold per day. But anyways, as far as what it does, it's 20 mana cost, which is a very low mana cost for a mythic. It's a green, blue, purple, and it gives magic +3 attack to the first 2 allies, so it'll guarantee whatever your first 2 are. Give magic +3 life to the 2 weakest allies, meaning whatever is currently the lowest durability, it'll try healing them. It is particularly interesting from a defend standpoint, because it'll guarantee that the AI will always target heal the weakest ones, because that's literally what it does. And gives 10 10 magic to the 2 strongest allies. Keep in mind, strongest is based on highest HP plus armor durability. It's not specifically just HP or armor, just whichever one, what combination of those 2 together, whichever 2 are highest. So basically, whatever ones are not getting the HP buff are getting the 10 magic buff, which 10 magic buff isn't that bad at all, because that is a static amount. Even early on in the game, that would still do 10 magic gain. So in that regard, it's kind of good. However, later into the game, obviously that falls off quite a bit more, as well as for upscaling and factions and stuff like that. That's obviously very bad as well. But it does have Nature Link, so a little bit extra green into itself, and with only a 20 mana cost, it's a pretty good combination. And its main value is its very final trait, which is actually pretty good. It entangles and fairy fires a random enemy when matching green gems. So if you're spamming a bunch of green gems on the board, you can constantly keep getting the value from both of those. Fairy fire, of course, doing 50% more spell damage, and entangle making it so they can't really do skull damage. So overall, it's okay. Biggest issue is no extra turn, no board control, no nothing like that. Once you cast his ability, you automatically lose his turn. His final trait also requires specifically green and not extra turns, so you do have to be using a green spam team. It also has green and blue, which means if you're using Beatrix or Truffle or something like that, spam green. You do have mana conflict, meaning the Truffle and or Beatrix will have to be in front of it in order to do it. Oh, thank you, Imperial. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really need to fix the notification things. I'm not sure why, but it never shows. Oh, wait, it is showing. Never mind. You said enjoy the dinner during your vacation. Oh, thanks for that. Greatly appreciated. Imperial means a lot and will help a lot. Luckily, they are pretty nice. They actually cover most of my expenses while I'm down there. Not for the flight itself, but as far as expenses while I'm there. I have nothing else I could treat them out for once, since they always pay for most everything anyways. But anyways, but yeah, that's the mythic coming out tomorrow. Overall, pretty meh. Probably worth skipping. It doesn't even do anything good for kingdom upgrades wise anyways. However, I believe Suna is the other option. So between this and Suna, I do feel like it is slightly better than Suna. The other option from Bright Forest is Suna. If we go to Bright Forest. So it does have value in that regard. Where to go? Yeah, Suna's the other mythic. It steals life from the 2 weakest enemies. And then steals 8 magic from the 2 strongest. Oh, it's kind of interesting. They both have an effect that's kind of like that. I didn't notice that. The double weakest, double strongest. I guess that's the theme of Bright Forest. Because both their mythic does that. Interesting. I almost forgot Mirage Queen's from here too. Though from the faction, obviously. But yeah, overall, this compared to the other thing, it's way better to have the one coming out tomorrow. So if nothing else, at least it has value for that. Anyways, let's go back to the Golvania. If nothing else, we'll use it for a deep dish pizza. Or I should say a deep dish food. Not sure if it's worth calling pizza. No, I'll give it a shot. Their pizza's weird though. If nothing else, I really hope the sushi place by them is open. I haven't had sushi for a year and a half now. Mostly because of pandemic. Honestly, there's an all-you-can-eat sushi place by me. I have no clue if they're open yet, but I should probably check. Because I kind of want to go there. I've been in like a sudden sushi mood in the last week or so. It's been so long. Honestly, I feel like there's so many foods I'm going to be eating this year that I haven't been able to eat since the pandemic. Suna can be used as an alternative true damage troop. Generally, once you have the better ones, you don't tend to use Suna anymore, though. Also, it can be used as a weaker Queen Titania if you don't have Queen Titania. While it's very rare, there are some instances where you have Suna but don't have Queen Titania, which generally isn't the case because Queen Titania is lower rarity. But it is possible. I know on my Nintendo Switch account, I actually had to run Suna as my Queen Titania because I didn't have one. So I had to use the Suna instead. Sushi Ninja, nice. Yeah, sushi's good. I've saved a lot of money the last year not eating fast food. Though this summer I'm probably going to burn all the money I saved. No, not literally all of it. I always keep some amount of money for health expenses because I don't have any health insurance. Because America! So always make sure to have money set aside for it. Just in case. That I never bother touching. Actually, all the ad revenue for this channel literally just goes straight to my saving account. It's just more convenient that way. Yeah, was my biggest concern with if I tried to find it. Because I'm pretty sure if I go Google it right now, I will find that literally every place is still closed because of the pandemic. Though I'm in a state that kind of ignores the fact the pandemic even existed. So they might be open. My state had very loose regulations towards it. To a degree that I am pretty sure it might still be open. Hey, there it is. We found it. Our daily Anu. Found it. It's always hiding somewhere out there. Yeah, do you guys have any fun summer plans? I know Rogue seems to have something fun planned. Since he's going on his trip till July now. I feel like a lot of people are going to start traveling now that the pandemic's kind of wrapping up. Because of the vaccine and everything. Yeah, I've made a new account playthrough about 6 or 7 times on this channel. However, we have yet to do one in the last 2 years. The last time we did one was on a Nintendo Switch account, which is normally why I reference it. Because that was the most recent one we've ever done. But it's been 2 years since we made a side account, though I've done it so many times I've kind of gotten tired of making new accounts. Let's see if they're that down. A new account is really fun for the first probably month. Beyond that, it starts to lose its appeal though. Because at a certain point, it just feels like you could just be getting progress on your main account instead. The first month's pretty fun. I think the most interesting thing is how you build teams. Because you have a very limited pool of stuff to pull from for teams. Normally you're forced to have to use Mang the entire time. Mang Titan. Oh yeah, I never get any debt. I have no intention to ever get debt for any reason whatsoever. It's the main reason why I haven't done college yet. I got an associate's degree, but anything further than that would have been debt, so I didn't. But yeah, I've never been in debt, and I have no intention to ever get into debts, ever. For any reason. I have a house loan. It's not worth it. I think the worst one to ever do it for is probably a car. Unless you really, really 100% absolutely need a car and there's no other way you could possibly get to work otherwise through public transportation, bike, or anything like that. Because some cars, the amount of money you end up spending towards it, like a $10,000 car can end up costing you like $25,000 by the time it's paid off. Not to mention by the time you would end up selling it or get rid of it, it'd be only worth like $2,000, $3,000. I mean, a little more than that. But you know, only a few thousand or so. Not to mention all the maintenance and everything. You're buying a car tomorrow, nice. It's one of those expenses that has a lot of hidden expenses. Especially if you don't pay for cash up front immediately for it. But even if you do, just all the maintenance costs starts adding up. Plus, hasn't gas been going up a little? I normally don't pay attention because I don't really need to. But it's been going up a little as well. That's mostly because people are actually using gas again because the pandemic's kind of getting to its end. And then get out of California. The most expensive state I've ever lived in is New Jersey. Yeah, I currently live in a very low-cost state. Yeah, there are some downsides to it, though. The healthcare system here is awful. Like, even more so than America level awful. Extra awful on top of that. Your 20s in Hawaii, that sounds like a lot of fun. You're doing a new free-to-play account playthrough on mobile, nice. No Definator armor, no campaign buying. It's definitely possible. Pretty much everything in the game can be done on a 100% free-to-play account. The only thing that's hard to do is 100% completion. But if you just care about, like, playing and eventually getting decent teams, like, you can do literally everything free-to-play. 100% completion is just the only thing you can't really do realistically. It is possible to eventually own every mythic on a free-to-play account, though. So at this point, owning every mythic and owning every boss troop, I think, would kind of be impossible. So luckily, not all boss troops are good. Like, EnrageChampion there is one of the most useless things ever. Oh, that Sugami place isn't any good. I've been there a couple times. They had a one good tempura thing. I'm pretty sure that one is used as a drug market. And I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure that place is secretly a drug market. Let's see. Take that down. Oh, I actually forget the place. It's one of the all-you-can-eat places. I forget the name off the top of my head. Especially since I haven't been there for like 2 years now. Another Arania. Let's go for one more. See if we can get our second Anu. Or Nisha. Yeah, it's kind of interesting having a money account on the other consoles. It's why I did the money on Switch when we did our Switch account. It was actually our only alt account that ever spent money. Was our Switch account. YouTube will do that sometimes. They'll like fall behind, and then it won't be live anymore, and then you have to like re-click the button. It does that occasionally. Even then, there's still sometimes a small delay. Also because my internet is not the greatest. So it's the best money can buy in my area. But that doesn't make it good. But we are literally running the most expensive one we could possibly have for our area. Based on the service provider in our area. The biggest issue with it is its upload speed is very slow, but its download speed is like blazing quick. And the other issue is its amount that it gives is very fluctuating. It's been a little bit more consistent lately. But sometimes it fluctuates a lot. I have no clue if that was the one I'm referring to. That sushi place, not sure. Completely forget its name, so even if you say the name exactly, I probably have no clue. There's a couple in my area. There's one I specifically go to normally. It's not in walking distance though. That's the only problem with it. Oh yeah, Ajit Pai's being out is nice. So I can't remember if Joe Biden actually ended up replacing it with someone competent. Because he's put some sketchy people in some positions. I haven't really been paying much attention in that regard. Though in all fairness, he can't be worse than Ajit Pai. That's a very low bar. All we got was 2 Orpheuses. Anyways, guys. I'm going to call it a wrap for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do keep in mind, we will not have a morning stream going and messing around with the invasion event and the Mythic. However, we will have a video going over the Mythic. However, we specifically will not have a stream tomorrow morning, but we'll still have our nightly one. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll have the Mythic video up hopefully tonight. I'll see if I can get it recorded before bed. Otherwise, it'll be up at some point tomorrow before our nightly stream tomorrow. I'll try to get it up as early as I can. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.